Hey guys, welcome to the show. Welcome back. I am going to be streaming now, and here I am. Now that I've stated the obvious, we're going to be working on Duskgate, an homage to Dawngate. It's going to be a MOBA board game, which will be slower, but still feel like, you know, the way Dawngate kind of felt. I'm hoping to try to grab all of that. So the ideas from Dawngate I'm taking in. I have Spirit Wells, I have cores, I have a Guardian that attacks. I am going to be changing a few things to make the game work a little bit better. For example, I'm going to be changing the map. This is a single lane map. It is going to be 3 players, but there is a jungle on each side of the single lane map. Creep will not actually stop at each other. They're just going to be a continuous wave of potential gold or potential damage to your structures. So that's one thing that's really different, I think, from normal MOBAs, is that normally, the minions will run into each other, and then that's it. They'll start hitting each other, and then the game will technically it's almost random as to which side of the creep will win. Whereas in this one, it's completely even because they just pass each other. They don't even care. Okay, so the next thing that is a little different from a MOBA is that instead of it being real-time, this is as real-time as you can get in a board game, I think, still keeping in the ideas of strategy and skill shots. This is going to be this is really hideous right now, this is just early art, but this is the movement system here. So these are some of the chits that will be in your hand. Really, in the physical version, you won't have these angled ones, but for some reason I can't rotate on 45s. I mean, I guess I could if I rotated my camera 45, and then I could do it. So I mean, I might just make people do that instead of giving them more tokens. But the idea is, like, let's pretend like these are all the same things. This is movement, and this is not movement. Then they're also going to have a set of ability tiles. So essentially, I'm going to change the back of these today because I think that they should just be... excuse me. Wow, weird. They should just... This is hideous and distracting looking, and I'm going to make it smaller and less poppy, because right now it's really killing me. But this is going to be your movement section. So essentially, if you wanted to move forward and then to the, diagonally to the right, what you have here is actually a speed system. So everybody will reveal their speed 4 first, then their speed 3, then their speed 2. Now that's if they have speed 4. Some people will only have speed 2. So let's say speed 2 is where we start the game. We might have a setup like this, and it'll be face down, you don't know. You have an ability to perform an action before, then a movement, then another action in speed 1, another movement, and another action. And then after that's done, you can actually, because you've stopped there technically, you can perform up to 3 actions. That includes your items, that includes your abilities, and that includes your spells. So we're going to have spells in the game too, which I have to go back and design. And then let's say you use an ability. Let's say I use this ability right here. It'll have a direction that it can be used in, and you'll rotate this accordingly. This right here will be, I think these will be free rotates. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about the mechanics overall. But essentially, let's say this is an ability, I use it, and it's got a 3-turn cooldown. So then all the things will go on the cooldown track over here, and then at the beginning of the next round, that'll go, at the beginning of the next round, that'll go, and then it'll be into your hand, and it just goes right back to your hand for use, and then you're able to use it again. So this is the cooldown system. I'm going to try to keep everything within a 4-turn cooldown system, or 4-round cooldown system, because that seems to be the best. Timing, also for speed, anything more than 4 speed, and you're just like, oh, hey, look, I'm here, hey, look, I'm here. So 4 seems to be a pretty decent speed in 1 turn. Okay, and then let's see, you have a bush system here where, this is just a quick overview, by the way. You have a bush system where if I go into this bush from here, let's say I have a move that goes into this bush, let's do this right here. So I was here, and I go up 1, and then let's do this actually. Alright, so let's say this is here like this. I reveal this and I go, okay, this guy's going to move into the bush system, and then I'm going to put this guy in the middle right here, and I'm going to grab the bush token that represents the one that I'm actually in. Upon this spot right here. Everyone knows I'm in A1, but I'm going to put a, basically, like, this would be, pretend this is A2, it would be like this, and I don't actually have to reveal this. I could have actually stopped and not moved at all, and then I would have put in the A1 tile right here, bush tile. And so then if somebody, let's say right here, decides to try to attack A2, well, as soon as you attack a bush, you get to reveal everything inside the bush. So to prove that I didn't get hit, I would flip this over, or that I did get hit, rather, because he attacked A2. I would flip this over, it would show that that was actually A2, I just didn't feel like grabbing. And I would prove that, yes, I did move in that direction, so yes, you hit me. Otherwise, if I had a stop motion here, it would be face down, and I'd have the A1 token right here, and he shoots at A2, and then I show, actually, nope, you did not hit me, I was in A1, and then from then, during the next turn, you know, my movement would then continue. So that's how the bush system will work. Over here, you've got the Spirit Well system. Quick information about this. If you end your turn on this spot right here, you get to put a chit down, and I'll just use this for a second here. I put a chit down here saying, okay, this is the purple team side, and then this chit over here will be like the blue team side, whatever. I have actually purple and blue, so let's use those so it's a little less confusing. Blue team side's over here. Sorry, purple team side's over there. So let's say I end my turn here. I have a purple. I put a purple token down. Not these. These are effect tokens. And then if I leave here, my team, all my members get 1 extra gold per turn for each one of the spots here. So then this would be both teams get 1 extra gold. If I have all 4 or 3, if I manage to get that, then I actually have 3 gold per character per turn, which is huge. So if an enemy character, let's just grab an enemy character up here, comes in, excuse me, and they land on one spot here and they end their turn here, they actually get to destroy this and place their own. So they get to swap it out. So instead of like placing one here because, you know, it was empty, they decided to reduce my gold and bring their gold up. And then their next turn they might try to do the same thing here, but I might come in and try to chase them away, and so they leave and then I leave. And then that's what the gold system becomes. If you want to purchase an item, you actually have to be in one of these 4 spots here in order to purchase an item. If any one team controls all 4 spots, nobody can purchase items. So not even the team who's getting all the extra gold. So it behooves them to not actually have all 4 spots. But if they do have all 4 spots to try to get a lead, and then these guys come in and they swap this piece out right here, and then these guys go, oh sweet, I can now buy items. I'm going to run over here, and they're going to come to buy items. But the teams are going to, I think it's going to be a really big collision point. So that's how that system's going to work over there. Right here you've got the Parasite, so this will be a big buff that actually is tough to beat. You're probably going to need all 3 of your players to beat it. And then, let's see, you have these things are towers. So I'm going to be making the jungle and Spirit Well chits and the tower chits today. That's one of the things that I want to try to achieve. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to fill out this board a little bit more. Spawn points, just so you know, initial spawning when you're first starting the game, you can start in any of these 4 spots right here. And then when you spawn from that point on, you can spawn at a friendly structure. So you can spawn at any point here, you can spawn at any point here, or any point back here. So keeping your towers alive is very, very important. Spawn systems will happen at the beginning of a round, and I think that I'm going to increase... I'm not going to... let's see. Yep, now I'm going to have to actually think about spawn systems. That's there we go. Let's write this down. Let's do design. Let's do character spawn system. Alright, timing. I'll just put spawn timing. And that's fine. I think I'll do that. Do Spirit Wells you control count as friendly structures? No. No, they're still neutral, but they are gaining you gold. What's up, Not Shy Guy? How's it going, man? Let's see. The next thing that I'm going to try to do. Let's open. Let's explain the. See, I have it in here somewhere. Minions, movement tokens. No, minions. No. Bush template. No. I think I want to show you the not the action board, the progression board. Okay, so this is how a match progresses. Okay, so first of all, round 1 consists of all of your round 1 consists of all of your actions down here. And then from there, so this will be round 1. So creep moves, the buffs respawn, and the spirit well, you get spirit well gold. And then, do I get to spawn in any binding because Archon? Clearly, because Archon. All of these actions right here count as 1 round. This big dot right here is 1 round. This is a repeating set of rounds. So round 1, this will happen. 2, this will happen. 3, this will happen. Then 4, this will happen. 5, and 6, and it'll just keep repeating in this order. However, each time that you finish round 3, or 6, or 9, every multiple of 3, you're going to put a chit here that says that this happens. So this is actually game progression right here. Once you get to here, that's 27 rounds, which is a lot, but this is in working order right now, or not in working order right now. I'm still designing it, so forgive the mess here, and the lack of information. But basically, after round 3, at the beginning of round 4, towers will gain HP and damage, and this will be an increase right here. And then then you go. That was round. Like after round 3, so beginning of round 4, then this is 4, 5, and 6. So at the beginning of round 7, or the end of round 6, I should say, creep gain an increase to HP and damage, and a siege will spawn, siege minion. And then you're going to go 3 more rounds, and then the jungle gets a buff, and then 3 more rounds, and then the tower gets a buff, and now it starts getting into the middle of the game right here, and so on and so forth, and it goes towers creep jungle, tower creep jungle, tower creep jungle. And then I kind of designed this. This is really, really super loose. But this is kind of everything's a little screwy here. Anyway, basically, characters dealing with, is all of this stuff in here? I didn't even put it in there. Silly me. Yeah, so basically, as the rounds go on, what is the difficulty of the towers, the creep, and the jungle? So towers start before everything else, then creep catches up, and then the jungle catches up. And then this right here is an approximation of what I'm hoping that the character scaling will go through. Each one of these big dots right here is a increase to your abilities. And the way that I have abilities working is that abilities will then, so if you get gold at a certain gold threshold, you can have increased abilities, and it's a certain, when you increase an ability, it actually increases your actual stats as well, like your HP and your magic resist and your armor and your haste and your everything else, your damage, your power. So I'm linking everything into one system. Let's see how it works. I'm not really super sure yet. But then each one of these little hops here, this is a potential item buy. You can buy 3 items, and I'm assuming that the first item will be here. The second item, maybe you'll have to save up and miss, like, you know, basically there really should be one between each one of these hops. But as you get gold, you'll be able to buy items, and there are only 3 items. Now, the item system is a little bit unique too, a little bit different than Dawngate. Instead of choosing roles, instead of choosing actual roles like jungler and support and tank and stuff like that, instead what you're doing is you're going to choose item role. So your items are going to be, there are 3 different types of items, and once you choose that tree of items, you have to continue down that tree of items. So right here is the 3 different types of items are totems, auras, and activates. So totems are kind of like how you can place a ward anywhere on the map, except they're going to be aura-based drops. So things will happen based on you being near those totems. So getting in a fight near a totem is advantageous for you. Auras are based around the actual character, and they're going to be a lot stronger because you have to actually... or maybe they won't be as strong because totems, you actually have to lure people near those totems in order to be able to use them. Auras are going to be around a specific character, and then activates are going to be kind of for carries because they're activates items are going to have really crap stats, but when you activate them, they're going to have a really powerful effect that gives you a boost in stats. So players are going to be looking that, oh man, he's got an activate available. Maybe I don't want to fight him quite yet. Maybe we should lure out the activate and run, and then go back and fight him while the activate's down. So activates, basically you're going to be really weak until you activate. Auras, they're going to have decent stats, and then totems are going to have really good stats for your characters. So this is just a loose idea. Yes, hunter, tactician, gladiator. Yes, roles like that. Sorry, yes, but I meant like player type roles. But yes, instead of those, you're going to have item tree roles, essentially. So one guy's going to be the totem guy. Another guy might say, okay, I want to be totems too. We're just going to put a whole bunch of totems, except you can only have 3 totems down per team. So that means one player should probably just be totem. I might change this depending on how gameplay actually works. Yeah, if you can figure out Predator, hats off to you. Right. Well, there isn't going to be any role for Predator style. It's going to be more of like... maybe a Predator would be an activate style as opposed to Predator style based on getting kills. But Predator style play would be probably on the activate character. So you might have like a totem and an aura guy in lane and an activate in the jungle. And he's going to be weaker in the jungle. He might get his ass kicked in the jungle. But once he ganks, it's going to be crazy strong. Or you have like the traditional aura... or totem-based support, and then an activate like carry kind of person. So I'm thinking this will work. I'm not super sure. Let me catch up on chat here. Do minions occupy a single space, or are they in a line? They're in a line. But they do occupy single spaces by themselves. They never clump up, and they don't stop. That would be a no. AT&T guy finally figured out the last guy cut the lines and spent 30 minutes to installing, taking 4 hours. Top. Oh my god, to repair the entire thing. Oh my god, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Kind of rude to smooth bowl while this guy's working his ass off too, or not. Nah, go for it, man. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Let's see. Invisibility unless the enemy takes a poop bath. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, I'll definitely work on that one too for you, for sure. Okay, so then we have creep spawning. I have some tower scaling, some creep scaling, which jungle scaling I haven't figured out yet. I think that's going to be based off of creep scaling and character scaling, but so I'm going to have to figure out how the creep scaling affects character scaling first, and once I figure out character scaling, then I'll be able to balance the jungle scaling. So I might do some shotgun balancing where I just throw out a number and I say, I think this works, and then I'll probably change it as we go. Talked about spawning. Okay, the way the Guardian works, so to kind of keep the Guardian in line, this is going to be the Guardian. These are his 3 cores. These are his 3 abilities. They represent his abilities. So if we look at the abilities, here we go. So he's going to have 3 ability cards and 3 auto attack cards in a stack. And they're going to be shuffled and put together in a stack. Or actually, I'll probably do auto attack, ability, or ability, auto attack, ability, auto attack, ability, auto attack, right? And then what will happen is we'll have... they function, the ability cards function as autos if the associated core is destroyed. So if you destroy this core right here, the healing wave is going to then be an auto attack instead. So basically the cooldowns will remain the same, but so you can kind of plan out when he's going to do what his next attack is going to be. But one of the abilities, or all of the abilities if destroyed, will turn into just plain auto attacks. So you have Healing Wave, which will heal everybody within this radius right here, teammates and enemies. Sorry, not enemies, just teammates in this area. Scattershot is going to deal X damage to all spots here, and that will deal only damage to enemies. And then you have the Status Shot, and this is a weird one, but Silence, Stun, and Root chits are randomly assigned to each enemy character. So you're going to basically take a Stun, a Silence, and a Root. Where's the root? There we go. And you're going to mix them up and stuff like that, and then you're going to choose a character, and you're going to go, this character takes this hit, this character takes this hit. Well, if there isn't a third character, you don't actually flip over the last one, and so those effects will actually happen to those enemies. I have no idea if that's a good idea yet. I have no clue, because I actually haven't played the game, so we'll find out if I'm right or if I'm wrong about that being a good idea. I might have to update those abilities. However, the way that this works is if you do destroy all 3 cores, Striders will spawn. These are Striders. They have a certain amount of health. I don't know what that is yet. I think I put it in there. I think it's like 7 health or something. And then these are Siege minions, and then these guys are just normal minions. Okay, so let's see if there's anything in here that I'm missing for the quick overview. Oh yeah, backing. If you use no abilities or spells or movements for 2 speed phases, which is this bit down here, you can choose to back and you'll spawn back here and you'll heal anywhere back here. I might actually do these 2 things as back points instead of in here. And then that would mean that you could spawn out here while an enemy is attacking and still have to move. So I don't know how I feel about backing yet, where I really want it to happen. I might actually make this spot and this spot a backing spot, so you can choose which spot you back to. You heal up over the course of the next turn. Yeah, so I'm not super sure how I feel about it yet. We're gonna have to figure it out if it's gonna reduce the inevitability of the game ending or not. Yeah, so the same balancing system as all game developers. Shotgun balancing, absolutely. Okay, so actually I could just reset this. I don't actually have to put all these pieces back where I want. I could just, but here I go as I'm talking, just putting them all back. Okay, so I think we should get going on what we're going to be designing today. So let's go over the things that we need to design. Let's bold that right there. Effects, stats, abilities, simultaneous turns. Okay, so to design, I think we're gonna skip the design portion for this early spot right now, and we're gonna just try to fill out all of the components of the board so it's easier to talk about. So we need to make jungle tokens, tower tokens. I think I'm gonna put jungle tokens last because I don't think it's as important as tower tokens and core and guardian tokens. I actually don't need a guardian token. I need core tokens though. I don't. Oh, actually, there's one more thing. I did kind of want to do a Guardian passive that the players got to choose. So essentially, if I chose a Guardian passive that was something like when a core. Actually, I think I have it written down here. Let me go to Guardian. Okay, Guardian actions. Here we go. Guardian passive, chosen by player. Maybe, not super sure about this yet, but when a core dies, do X. So they get a 3-time revival or ability, or 3-time scry ability, or 3-time etc. ability. So when a core dies, you get to scry 3. So you get to look at the top 3 cards of the deck, and you can put them back in any order and put them underneath if you want to. So scry being a magic term. Or remove 1 card from the deck. So the cooldowns all cooldowns are reduced by 1 for the abilities and auto attacks, and so they'll come up more often. Or etc. 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 Something like that. So it would basically be you get to choose who your guardian is, and it's all based off of when a core is destroyed. So he doesn't get another bonus ability unless a core is destroyed. So it only triggers when they're getting hurt, essentially. So yeah, I'm gonna have to actually make guardian tokens too, but I'm gonna put that to last because I don't really know what my my guardian abilities are gonna be quite yet. I have like a loose idea. So let's go back to the top. Let's look here. Tower tokens. Let's make a tower token, everybody. So let's go here. Let's do. First of all, let's open the board because I think if we open the board, we can find out the exact size of how big we want our tower tokens to be. So we'll let's zoom in here. You can attack a tower if you're in any of these spaces, and you can also attack a tower from range out here. I hadn't thought about that yet. The fact that this is technically in this square and you can attack it from right here means that it's safe if you have a ranged character. I think towers can only be attacked from their danger areas. Same thing for jungle creep. Oh no, jungle creep have abilities. I'm not making it so abilities hit towers. All auto attacks start at one damage. However, you can make it so that your 80 carry or whatever does even more damage. Never seen a man pop out so many baby board games. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I give birth to many board games. All right, so we're gonna make a tower that's like this big. So let's let's do this. Let's just create this right here. That'll be a tower icon. So copy new 153 by 153 pixels. That's perfect. We'll paste this in here. We'll just call this a tower. Towers are gonna be tokens, so they're gonna have HP. So what I think I'm gonna do, I kind of want to. Let's see. I kind of want to. Alright, this is what I'm thinking, so I'll think out loud for you guys. I noticed that when I have these little creep here in line, I can create their HP, but I can't create their damage. But their damage is also a scaling thing. So, for example, if we go here and we look at creep damage, creep scaling. So, they start at 135 damage. But if I do here, I'll show you. I'll just draw, I'll make it out, and then we can decide if it's a good idea or not. Let's do, I think I'm going to have to increase the canvas size in all directions. Let's go percent. Let's go 50%. Oh, those are pixels. So we'll do 150, 150. And of course I didn't do it in the right direction, or in both directions, so let's do that again. Canvas, or not image size, canvas size, relative percent, 150%. Sorry, let's do, yeah, that's, I thought relative kept those together, but it doesn't. Okay, so this is good. So then what we'll do is we'll add another layer here, and we will increase this to here. Let's do, what is it going to be, like 235, 235? Of course, let's minimize this crap. 235, oh man, just too big, so let's go 230. Yep, so that's perfect. Okay, cool. So we'll do this right here, and we'll just, then we'll take, let's see, I need the polygonal lasso. We'll take this to here, and we'll delete that out of there, and then we'll do this here, and delete that there. Okay, so this shape, right, and so we put 246 or whatever the attack damage is up there, so then we go ahead and let's merge this, and I think we actually need to make this red because it's a tower, and that's what we were doing in the board game, so let's do that. That's the shape of the token. I'm actually going to keep that centered. We're gonna have to save this as a PNG, and let's get an image of an Archon, shall we? Huh? Is that what you guys want? I think that's what you guys want. You want an Archon. So let's go Archon, and then just look up images of Archons. Oh dear. Okay, lots of Archon awesomeness. I think Zareth would be a good Archon. Oh no, that's not Zareth. Silly me. That's from StarCraft. Oh jeez. Just stealing art. What are you gonna do about it? Let's take. Yeah, let's just do this. This is a tower, right? Oh, ooh, let's look here. Some of these might be better. These are lots of little Archons. Oh, hold on. 1 second. Did I keep it locked? Huh. I guess I mistook the garbage truck for somebody knocking at my door. It's terrifying. Excuse me. You know what? Let's just keep it simple for right now. Let's go to gameicons.net. Game-icons.net. This is a great place to get. Like that looks like a tower to me, huh? Let's do projectile. These are royalty-free icons, which is pretty rad. Alright, that'll be the scattershot ability. I'll come back to that later. I think that I will do just like a pew pew. I'll do this thing right here. This looks like a good tower icon. Right? So let's download that. Open it, show it in folder. We'll minimize. Now we'll close it, whatever. Okay, so bubbling beam. Let's drag this in here. Copy and paste, and clearly this needs a bit of scaling. My icon is very, very small, and we will put this ahead of it for a second. Come on. Okay, and then we'll just reduce this transparency so we can see exactly There, so this is a tower icon right there. That's good. And what we'll do is... I think I can just take the black out. There we go. That'll be a tower icon. Unselect! Jesus. Let's go ahead and make some text. And let's look at what our values are for towers. Tower is 14, 16, 18, 20 HP, so I won't do anything there. But 2, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna put 2. Can we do this? 4, 5, 6, and let's not make this bold, shall we? Regular, and let's do some sort of cramped style here. Is that readable? Is that readable? Also, should we make it go on a curve? Is there like a way to make this stuff curved? I think there is. Look at this. Warp text. Woo! Let's do an arc. Oh, look at that! Perfect! Kind of. Let's do... Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. I don't think I've ever used this. Yep, so that's good. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, let's take this text then and let's shrink it down to 10 font. And we'll put that right there. And hopefully that's fucking readable because holy crap, that might be pretty small. So 2, 4, 5, and 6 damage, depending on the level of it. And then we're gonna go ahead and let's see. Is it white text that comes up in here? These are white text. So let's make the actual tower black here. Let's just invert that. There we go. And we'll save that out as tower icon. So PNG. There we go, tower icon. Sure, that's it. Now let's bring that into the game. I'll show you how easy it is to bring that into the game. Unfortunately, my commands don't work right now. I'm really sorry, guys, but the guy who is running my bot has just fucking vanished. I don't know where Magi is, but Magi bot is apparently just dead in the water. I don't know. I really want to, like, tell him, let me host on my computer because I want to at least have all the commands and functionality that I had originally. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so I need to, let's create a tower icon. So create an object, we'll do a counter. And then we're going to be able to just drag in. So let's do, let's go to my folder, B drive, board games, Duskgate. And let's do tower icon. So let's drag that in there and we'll do Duskgate tower. And I think this is right. Let's just go ahead and publish it. When it's destroyed, it gets taken off the board. So here, now that we're here... Oh, this is test. This is... Oh, no, this is edit. That's good. Oh, wait. If this is edit, I really gotta not be fucking with shit. Oh, no. Oh, if this is edit. Yeah, this is the one that I'm not supposed to mess with. So let's put all this back, shall we? Ah, silly me. Oh, yeah, I want to change the backgrounds of these, because, God, is that obnoxious. What's nice is I could probably... Yep. So what's really cool about this program is that there are magnetic shapes that you can basically put on, you know, a hidden image on something, and you notice that, like, it's snapping. So if I go here, it'll snap here. It snaps to the points. It's really nice. I really do like that. All right, let's go ahead and reload Duskgate, and let's put in a tower, shall we? Let's see how this works. Okay, tower. Let's rotate you. Wow, you are real small. Oh, and I haven't made a magnetic point for this yet to snap to. So let's increase this, which is nice, is I can just go into here and edit. I don't actually have to make my image bigger. I can go, let's go to 200%. So, or let's start it at 150% larger, and let's publish that. And then all I have to do is update This has to like blink 3 times. That's 2 times, and then 3 times. There you go. I don't know why, but let's click here and let's re-update this thing. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. 2, 4, 5, and 6 damage. So we're gonna end up having one back there. So I think I'm gonna go update my magnetic image to be able to snap that. In the meantime, let's drag this guy out. Let's put this guy over here. Put him down to 0 for right now. Put that right there. Alright, cool. So then we'll need to do 2 more. 1, 2. Rotate this way. I think I'm going to go update all the creep, too, because I actually really like that right there. Even when it's really small, you'll still be able to... This is the HP, and that's how much damage it does. You just have to check which stage we're in. I think that's what I want to do. I could always do individual ones that have, like, just a bump on it that says this is a 2, this is a level 2 tower, level 3 tower, etc. We'll see how I really want to do that. Thanks for the retweets, guys. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Yeah, so that's feeling okay for developer art. I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Let's go update the magnetic strip here. So let's keep this. I actually want to keep this open right here because I think I'm gonna use that again. Let's close this. What do we have? We have the board. This is the all that stuff. Hey, Elise.
Okay.
Oh, hey. How's it going? Yeah, that's not gonna stay there. We're replacing it with a different one. Alright, let's open this. And then let's... Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna have to overlay the board on top of it to know. Let's go ahead and take this and delete this. And paste. There we go. And then we'll take the board and we'll actually just reduce this so that we can see what the hell's going on here. Let's maximize real quick. So we're going to need basically white spots for each one of these. Let's just make a new layer in case we fuck it up. We'll do a token that can snap there. Oh, of course, I'm putting black. That would be why. Actually, let's turn on the grid. Yeah, because this will snap. Right? Yeah, it snaps perfectly. That way we're consistent. Yeah, we'll just put these on all these spots here. Oh, whoops. I actually don't want to do this one here. That one doesn't make sense. We'll make this one, this one, this one, and this one. Those are the buffs. Then we'll do that there, because I think we'll have a... Is this Donkey Kong? You guys know I love Donkey Kong. Oh, man. Easily, in my opinion, the best music. I fucking love it. I wish I could like this so that it comes up more often. Alright, let's do that there. And then, 1 second, Elise. And then put that there, put that there, that one there, and that one there. Alright, so then I need the cores. Unfortunately, this core can be attacked from 2 spots. This core can be attacked from 2 spots. Oh, these are really small. Maybe I need to change the placement of the cores. Maybe I need to change them to... Shit. I hadn't thought about this. Because a character can go here, but then we're going to have a core token there, too. So... Huh. What are you looking for?
No, just looking.
1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I had to get me a snack. Say hi to my friend. She's gonna do work in the background and occasionally flash her boobies for the stream. It's what she told me she's gonna do. Not as advertised. I'm a little upset. You want to sit on the bed? I'll put that in front of you.
Then I can't pick my nose. Are you webcamming?
I am webcamming. You can pick your nose without anyone seeing. Just
no,
get down behind your screen. Why are you just like? Eh?
It's all the fingers, huh?
Oh, all fingers, huh? You pick both sides at the same time. That's impressive. Okay, back to work. Sorry, I'm sure I'm losing a lot of people here. Let's see. Okay. And okay. Sorry, we're back. The next part, I think I think I'll figure out the cores later. Maybe I can do like core here. That's what I'll do. I'll do like a core here. A core here so you can attack it. No, that doesn't work well. Maybe we'll do it here. Let's shrink this down one size. And we'll do here. We'll go halfway here. And then we'll do here. And that'll be the new positions for the cores. And then we'll just go mimic that in the color. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, so let's take 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and let's go to this layer, and let's fill it with blue. There we go. Now these cores seem a little bit more substantial too, which is nice. And then we will grab this and hide the old cores. That way structures are on places that are consistent, you know, in the corners, so they can be attacked from all 4 of these areas here. Okay, I like this better. Let's go ahead and, what is it, control, yeah, there we go. And let's save that as the board. It's being used by another window. Oh, let's close this. No. Let's save that as the board. And then we'll update the board, and then let's save this as the board magnet. Is there? There we go. Magnet board. Alright, so come down here and board magnet. Magnetic. And that way it's right after it, and then we'll save over here. This should be right. Yeah. This should be right. Okay, let's close this now. Nope, I don't want to save that. And then we can go into here, and we can actually just easily update those things. So let's go board, edit, and we'll do change this image, which I already have the folder open, so that'll make it really easy. Drag and drop. And then go to the magnetic map and drag and drop. Now we'll have a few more sticky places for things to go. And we want cards to need to be able to, oh, excuse me. Alright, so publish. That will reload, and then we can move to reloading it in the actual screen. Okay, and now the towers will stick to their placements, which is, let's pick it up and drop it. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what happened? Okay. Apparently the size was increased by a shit ton. Let's go down to 200%. Holy shit, what did I do? Oh, that's right, because I put the image back in. When you reload the image, it readjusts the size there. So I was like, what the heck just happened? Well, that's what happened. Okay, and then let's fix this. Was I right on my percentage? 150? I was. So now that snaps into place. And towers have, let's look how much HP they have. Towers have 14 to begin with. Cool. Characters, I don't know if they have 10 HP. That probably won't be accurate, but for right now, that's okay. Let's go ahead and save this. And then let's consult here. We just did the tower tokens. Those are made now. Okay, core tokens, guardian tokens. Let's make... I guess I could readjust the... Close this. Cancel. Oh, that's the board progression. Never mind, I want to keep that open. We could readjust the minions. So let's go open up the minion. There we go. Alright, and then we're going to take... And we're going to increase the canvas size by percent. And we're going to go to 150. And... increase. There we go. Okay, so that's the big guy. It might have been too big, but that's okay. I really don't think it's a big deal. This is going to be purple minions. Okay. We need a larger thing here. Let's make a new layer so that we can do this the right way. And what happens if I turn the grid on? Nothing good. Okay. Ooh, this is what I'll do. I'll get my mouse perfectly aligned here. And then I'll increase slowly. 1, 2, there we go. That's what we wanted. And then the polygonal select and corner to corner. Or as much as I care to be corner to corner. Okay, cool. And then we can merge this with this one. Let's take a look at, what is this? This is the big guy. Oh wait, what creep? Okay, so Striders deal 9 damage. That's all they deal is 9 damage. So they might actually be different. Let's undo. Let's delete this, and let's just do they just do 9 damage. Let's put this behind here. Okay. And merge. And text. Let's do 9. 10 point. Let's go. Yeah, let's keep it just... fuck. These things are a little bit bigger, huh? Let's go to 12. Let's go to 14. 9 damage. That's all you need to know for that guy, right? Yeah, because he doesn't really scale. He's just one thing. 12 gold. I guess we could put like the 12 on the bottom so that you know what he's worth. We could put that in yellow. Let's see if... I don't think I'm going to have room. So I'll make another bubble, basically. Down here. Let's see, where is that? That's slightly past the halfway mark. Slightly past the halfway mark. Bam. Put this underneath. That's interesting looking, I suppose. And then we'll take the 12. Let's move it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we have our tokens for damage. I think I should maybe make this side. Can I do it low enough? Tolerance 0. Of course not. Let's make a red one here. Say it deals this much damage. 9. And then we'll take this, and we'll delete that, and then it will be easier to delete the remainder. Erase. There we go. And now we can merge that. There we go. So that'll be our damage and HPs in the center, and then the amount of gold that it's worth. So we'll use those colors. I should probably have done that with the tower too. That's fine. It's an easy update. So let's go ahead and make a group here. This will be Siege. No, this is Strider. And we can turn that off now. And then for this guy, we're going to need a slightly bigger circle like that. And we're going to want to... Okay, and let's make a new layer. And we'll do behind it. More Dawngate themed board game development? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And of course, I'm in the wrong thing. There we go. And then we will delete the parts that we don't need, which are 1, 2, delete, and 1, 2, delete. We're actually going to take this thing and we're going to double it and Control T, flip vertically. And then we're going to move it down. I think it's something like that. Yeah, that looks right. Maybe I'll delete it differently next time. Yeah, I'll delete it differently. You'll be back later, like an hour, when you have some grub to eat. No problem, man. Well, we'll see. I'll probably be here, so good deal. Let's grab the colors. We want this one for this one. Okay. And then we want this one here for this one here. Then we can put text in it. Text will be black. And we'll do, figure out his scaling for damage. So this is a siege. It is 257. 2/5/7. Oh, but then we need to know his... Wait a second. Am I missing something here? I think I might be screwing this up here. Okay, let me look. Siege come in at this level. No, Siege come in at this level, then they scale 1, 2, 3 times. So I don't know why I only did, They deal 1, 3, 5. 1 to beginning, then creep level up and deal 3. Then creep level up and deal 5, then creep level up. Okay, so I should actually do 1, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. For creep. That's silly that I did not realize that. And then 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6. They kind of flatten out. Or 1, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll do that. 1, 3, 4, 5 HP for basic creep. Siege minions start at 2. Then they deal 5. Then they deal 4. Then they deal 6. Then they deal 7. Damage. So twice and almost twice. I mean, they could do 8 damage. That's really high. 7 damage. If they make it that long. That'll be pretty brutal. That's okay. It's kind of what I want. Okay, X gold. I don't really know how much gold they're worth right now. Oh, and that was 12 HP. I shouldn't have put a 12 there. That's okay. I have to rework all this anyway. So 3 HP, then 5 HP, then 7 HP, then 9 HP. That's fine. Okay, so now that we have those new numbers, because I knew I was doing something wrong. I was like, this should have more numbers, and that's what that's why, right there. All right, so 2. Oh fuck! I gotta pull it back up again. Creep scaling. These are the siege. So 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. There we go. Now I need to warp this text. Let's warp it, arc, and okay. Oops. Okay, 2/4/6/7? Is that what it was? 2, 4, 6, 7? 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep, they kind of flatten out. There we go. And then I'm going to need to scale it down slightly. Let's go to 12 point, and that should be good. So that's the damage. Gold. Gold. I think we can assume how much gold. Who's that behind me? That's my friend Elise. Elise, wave. There you go. See? She's a...
Choose your words wisely.
She's a... how do you feel about the word... concubine? That beats what I was gonna say. You can have it. We'll do 1/1/2/2 gold. This guy's gonna be 2/2/4/4 gold. And then this guy is going to be 7 gold. Sure, why not?
What?
Concubine. Alright, see you, man. Sorry it took me so long to answer. I thought you'd already left.
I didn't think your concubine is a
That's true. She is a concubine. She is certainly not mine. Let's put this over here. Let's take this program and put it over here. Now let's take this text and put it over here. That way I can work on this while it's up. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 for sieges. The HP we don't have to really worry about, but the gold we can basically duplicate this down here. And we could put 2/2/... Hey, what's up, Moby? 2/2/4/4. And then the curvature of this, we're actually going to change to -50. Bam. There we go. Shy Guy's still here. When people stop talking, I think that just everyone's left.
Everyone's left.
Everyone's left me.
Just talking to yourself.
That's fine. I'm sure they're all doing productive things, unlike you, Elise.
I'm super productive right
Really? What are you doing?
now.
Okay. Can I jungle in this board game? I missed that in MOBAs. Oh god, no, dark mode. Yeah, you can. You can jungle. Here, let me pull it up for you so you can see. There are 2 jungles on the sides of the lanes. You've got equivalent of Parasite, Spirit Well, orange buff, green buff, orange buff per team. So yeah, you can counter jungle if you want. It's dangerous. People can get to you pretty easily. I might actually make another line here, an impassable line here and here. That way it's a little bit harder. A little bit more protected from... Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll leave it. Sorry. Thinking is hard. Double jungle only. It's the only way I roll. Okay, so this would be a siege minion. I'm happy with this. The life will go up later. Let's go ahead and go back into here. Since these guys start out, this is 9 gold. Or wait, what did I put? 7 gold? Yeah, it's worth 7 gold. That'll be gold. Damage and gold. Those guys are slightly unique. Okay, and then let's make another one for this minion. Oh wow, I'm such an idiot. Oh, I guess I could just duplicate those things over. Okay. Mina Ferris. That was serious. You got BTTV again? Good job, because that is so obnoxious to not have, honestly. Okay. Oh, that's what you meant by dark mode. Yes. Yes. I thought you meant dark mode as in chat doesn't speak. It is somewhat dark mode. Okay, let's do... Turn off this guy. Turn on this guy. Alright, so let's do... Let's get that 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll have that much. Whoa, that's a bit much. But let's see if I can do the trick that I was thinking. If I cross the wires, essentially, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I invert. Yeah, I can do it. Awesome. But then I need to like erase the small connection in the center here. That way it's even. Party time! You messed it up. It's actually done like this. MuzBM, you're doing it wrong. It's actually there you go. Party time. If you sub to me is the only way you get the maximum amount of Pluto that you actually want to have. Let's take this color and this color, and let's do this one and this one here, and we'll do some text. Let's see, I need black text, and the basic creep is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can curve this in an arc. Okay. And then clearly that's a little too large, so we will bring that down to 11. Oh, is that still too big? You son of a bitch, you. Let's go down to 9 then. Hey, there we go. And then we will duplicate that down here. And gold is going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, and then we'll do the negative 50 on the degree. Negative 50. There we go. Hopefully that'll read. I don't know why, but it doesn't actually seem to be properly rotated. There we go. Okay, so this will be minion and siege. There we go. So these guys are all good now. Now I just need to basically duplicate them down into being purple. Which isn't too hard. I can actually take this, duplicate this here, and do purple minions. And then I'll just replace the art here with the art from here. So take this minion, throw him out, throw this minion in here, purple minion. Good, he's done. And then go to siege, delete the siege, and put in the siege guy. He's not quite right. There we go. And then we'll go into Strider, which I kind of fucked up, but that's okay, because if I put it over it like this, I could just merge down, and it's good. Okay, so then this goes away. Organization is key. It is key. Let's go ahead and save this. Actually, let's crop. What is this mule sick? All right, so let's go. There you go. So let's do this. Now we have to save out each one of those. So this is going to be the big guy. This is going to be purple medium. And purple small. Purples are done. Blue big. And blue medium. Cool. Let's see how these size up. Oh, that's going to be really small text. What are you going to do? That's what it is. It is what it is. Let's save that and close it. Pretty sure I don't want to do anything else with it. Towers, we're good here. Nope, don't want to save that. Now let's bring up, let's put this in. How can I get less Pluto? Yeah, it's a good question. It's a really good question. Sometimes there are not answers to problems like this in life. Let's go into minions. I just have to update each one of their images real quick. So, edit purple. Oh shoot. Let's see what size this one was. So I think I might have fucked it up yet again. Siege blue is at 100%. Okay, never mind. I don't have to worry about anything. Say that again? Wow. Wow, your grandmother is quite astute. Quite astute. Does she know what you do?
I guess not.
Did you tell her what you do?
That's what I said. I said, I am. That's what this.
Wow. And what did she say? Oh.
Yeah, basically. She's like, oh, well, I thought you worked for that one woman. Like, I think she thinks I'm an assistant. You know?
Right, right.
So, no.
What a silly lady your grandmother is.
Business.
Yeah.
So I make money.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's impressive.
It was, I almost didn't know what to say to it.
Yeah, what do you say to that?
I just said, I am already.
Wow. Seriously? Well played, Pat. Well played.
That's a good suggestion, I guess.
Yeah. And that way, when you finally do get into the photography business, she'll be like, "I told you to get in that.
Yeah.
I was so right. You should listen to me."
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, Jesus. That's painful.
Yeah.
That is painful. Let's go into minions here. We're gonna update all our minions. Get updated. How do those look? Uh-oh, when I grab these, they're gonna freak out. Bink. Yep. Wow, that text is terrible. That text is terrible. Would you look at that? That's okay. I'm not gonna change it. It's not readable from far away, but whatever. All right, let's move these though, because these are gonna get exploded when they get their new parts. Same thing goes for these two. Okay, let's upload. Update. Cool. Cool. Alright, well, the game does start with 3 of these on the board, so let's, wow, look at that snap. That's so satisfying. Let's see if this one does it too. Oh, these guys are the blue ones. Put them on the wrong side. Okay, wow. Whoa, would you look at that? Can this guy go here? Without running into a tower? Wow, just perfectly. Can he go here, though? Okay, yeah. The Striders are going to be the issue. Striders are the fatties. Oh, okay. He's just a little too fat. They go there fine, but when they run into a tower a little bit. That's okay. I'm not super worried. I feel like by the time Striders come out, you're not worrying about towers too much. Okay, so these minions, we have it on here. Actually, let's check real quick. Minions' HP are 1 at level 1. Kill the minions. It's so easy. Alright, level 2. Whoops. Sorry, siege minions are 3 HP. And then these guys are 12 HP. Oh, they're most of a tower. Jesus. Okay, let's save this. Now let's go back into Photoshop and let's update the terrible token back here that we have. Ugh, God, that's terrible. Let's select all these areas. Let's fill it with almost black. See if that helps. Not really. Let's just make it all black, and then we'll put some sort of a symmetrical icon around it. All right, 300. Let's go to what, 250. Oh, okay. 300. Maybe 350. Is what I meant. Looks like it is. Bam. 350. It lives partially. They're still doing line work with the new router and outside box are in. Alright, nice. Is Hannah seriously sitting in the background in front of a laptop using her cell phone? Nope, that's not Hannah. That's Elise. It's a friend of mine who wanted company. And I told her, well, I'm busy, but you can come. See, what you don't know is you're seeing her, but she's filming you, too. It's going both directions.
No, I'm playing the block game.
Oh, you're playing, what is it called again?
Muji.
What is it?
Isn't it Mujo?
Mujo. M-U-J-O. It's an app. It's a pretty cool app.
I'm at level 33.
Not Elise from Nick. Elise. A-L-Y-S-E. Let's see, Muzzy, I don't know if he contacted you yet, but I mentioned your name to a streamer who does clay sculpting because he worked on TMNT in post and mentioned wanting to do a collab. Hope you don't mind. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Wow, who is it? Worked on TMNT in post? No shit. No, that'd be cool. What's up, Scout? Welcome back to the stream, man. Thanks for stopping by. This is a little Super Mario World. You guys get to enjoy. Camcorder Kid. Do I not know this guy? Is he live right now? No. He's offline. Oh, let's see. I can see a video of him. Hold on.
So you're getting that all sorted and getting it ready. Awesome. That's probably the best idea.
Oh.
That's probably the best idea.
I think this guy worked overseas. Wow, that's rad
Making a new
looking.
one that's ready for that kind of stuff. I'm sorry.
Well done.
Looks like a projection. Oh, yeah. No, it's a lens flare from the light.
Cool. Very cool. He's just globbing it on there. Let's skip ahead and see how it's coming along.
EMP. Awesome.
Sweetness.
Columbia.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Dude, hey, busy with college? I can't blame you. That's what happens. College happens. GameIcons.net. Let's look for symmetrical. Let's see if any of these. Nope. Okay, so let's look up action. Let's see if any of the action icons are symmetrical, because if they are, I'm totally going to use them. Problem is they have to be radially symmetrical. Like this one's almost symmetrical, but it needs to be symmetrical in all eight directions. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to let's do action icon. And let's see what Google has for me. Yeah, all of it's going to be fucking lightning bolts and stuff. Yep. Yep. How about we do radial symmetry? That's obnoxious. I'll just do an orange. I'll just use an orange. You like these things?
Plague has an update.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
What kind of update?
I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
Oh, I'm disappointed. I thought you knew things.
I'm about to know things.
Okay.
Those are cool.
Well, I just looked up radial symmetry. I'm trying to find, like, I'll do radial symmetry icon, maybe? Oh, dear.
I got a spirograph for Christmas. I can just make you one.
You could just make me one. It's true. I need something simple. Simple. I basically just need circle. I don't need any of this fucking crazy detail. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, who's that? Oh, no shit. Yes. Wow. Wow. That's awesome, man. Wow, that's great. Wow, that's awesome. Awesome. So a lot of you guys don't know, but welcome to 1990. Yeah, a lot of you guys don't know maybe, but I do a podcast called Cardboard Architects. It can be found on iTunes. It can be found on Stitcher. It can be found on boardgamegeek.com. Cardboard Architects, and it's a board game design discussion between me and a buddy of mine named Chris. And he might be in chat. I don't know if he's in chat right now, but we just booked a really well-known guest, or I should say he just booked him because I didn't do shit. Yeah, so Chris, if you are listening, that's awesome. Those games are very well-known, and it's pretty interesting. I don't know if we should say... Yeah, there he is. There's Crenshaw. let's see. I just need basic radial symmetry, you motherers. Okay, let's just do circle icon. Let's see what comes up. Hey, look, lots of things. I can't do anything with like this like fade on it. It's got to be perfectly symmetrical. I think I'll probably just do. That's not bad. Do something like that. It can't have lighting direction at all, which is just stupid. I don't want it to be busy. Awesome! Nobody knows. Jovix, game idea. Unreal Bot, a side-scrolling racing game where you drag and drop robot zombies. You can't stop eating potato chips. Huh. Sounds like a day job. Yeah. Yeah, that's impressive. When did you post that? Did you post that somewhere else? That's funny. I think I'm just gonna do a ring. So that it's, or maybe I'll just do a color. I don't need to actually. Let's make it like a. Here, this is an action. Bam. And then I'll do slightly darker. Slightly darker. There we go. That'll be an action shit. Let's save that over the back of this shit. Everything will have that. Unreal Bot, a top-down MOBA where you wrestle adorable puppies and your what? It's a slap bot that generates random weirdness. A top-down MOBA where you wrestle adorable puppies and your only weapon is a stick. But you're wrestling. Why would you use a stick?
Someone's never wrestled before.
Yeah, clearly Unreal Bot has never wrestled. I think there's an issue here. If you want to wrestle adorable puppies, you should wrestle her. It's deceiving how weak she is.
That's a lie.
You're right, it's pretty obvious how weak you are. Oh, you got liney hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poofy. Let's see, what am I doing? I don't even know anymore. Movement. Let's fuck with the backs of these guys. Edit the back. Give it a prettier back. And update. That way every one of these action tokens, all abilities will have this back. That way it's just easier to manage. And it's not as ugly. I mean, to be fair, I have seen movies and fight scenes where two guys are wrestling and the stick is just a tool during the wrestling, but I mean, generally you want to be able to grab things instead of just like hook their neck. I guess it depends on how close or how concisely you define wrestling. Let's go to Duskgate movement, and let's update these three things. Alright, that's less obnoxious. Still obnoxious, but less obnoxious. And then when you see an ability, when you see something black, you go, okay, that ability's been done. That's what this needed. It needed a little bit of a love. There we go. That's fine. That works for me. All right, let's go ahead and save this. All right, what's the next thing that we need to work on? Let's just close this. go back to the top. First of all, we did... Oh, wow. We just... Okay, that was one of the things that wasn't... I didn't actually list, but I wanted to do, which was fix the minion tokens and fix the movement tokens, which I've done. Okay, now, Guardian tokens, Core tokens. Okay, so I know what the 3 abilities are going to be, so let's go to gameicons.net and download those things real quick. Gameicons.net, let's do projectile, and we'll get the scattershot one, which is this one here, so we'll do scattershot. Then we need a healing wave. So let's do this healing. Let's see what happens here. Multiplayer Primal Carnage meets Frogger chasing a dino through traffic. Wow. Wow, okay. Crossy Road meets... Oh, I see. This is... Right. Ah, interesting. Really crazy generator. I see that. Yeah, that's interesting. I like those kinds of things. Let's see, we have heal wave. I should maybe just put heal. Or health. Let's do health, maybe. Let's do a whole bunch of cross icons. Let's do healing. Let's do wave. Let's try this. Liquid icons. Actually, I think I just saw what I want. We're going to close that. We're actually going to take this, and we're going to replace the circle with a heart. So now we've got that one, we've got that one. Now we need like a stun. Yeah, actually, I kind of like this one right here. Like status effect thing. Sure. Let's close this for right now. Let's type in status. Let's do stun. Let's try stun. Let's see if anything comes up. Stun grenade, bomb icons. Holy hand grenade! Let's see, some very interesting mashups here. This one's not loading. The Forest meets Angry Birds. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. Let's see. Stun, let's call Root. Let's see if this comes up with anything. Root. Tree icons. Huh? Not quite. I mean, this is a terrible root tip. It's like broke. I don't know. That's weird. Let's do immobile. Let's do hurt. Let's see if anything comes up. Trap icons. Let's maybe a trap icon here, huh? Wavy chains, it's called. Interesting. That's lava, apparently. I just need something for, like, status effects. Let's do, point. Someone is taking that idea and running with it. You have to sacrifice your child birds to survive. Mine. Nice. Very nice. Let's do... Ooh, the RSS one is good. Let's do... Let's do this one. Alright, cool. So we've got this one, sweet. So this will be a healing wave, this one will be the stun wave. Alright, cool. So let's close all these other ones we don't need. And let's download that as a PNG, download that as a PNG, download that as a PNG, and close this shit. Isometric adventure game where you build an army of cars and you're carrying a giant table. Wow. Wow. That is really odd. That is very odd. These ideas of not yours. Okay, so let's do open What are we doing? We're creating tokens for these things. So let's open up the board. These are the core tokens. So let's zoom in and create. Let's make them this big, shall we? Core tokens, slightly bigger. Or this will help if I do this. Copy, new, paste. There we go. Okay, cool. So this will close. Nope. Here's the question. Do we want to add stats to the sides? We didn't actually say how much damage it deals. I suppose we could, actually. So let's image, canvas size. Let's increase this by %. Let's go 150. Of course, again, I only do it in one direction because I'm a dum-dum. Okay, and then we'll make another layer and put it behind here. Increase this slightly. Okay, so 225. Hey, when was the last time you saw Joe, Elise? Last week. I need to try to get some hangout time with that man.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen him in a really long time.
Yeah, he's been MIA. Baby working. Huh, maybe if let's color this one blue. And let's rotate this one. Okay. So maybe I could put damage information up here. Icon there. I think so. I think that's what I want to do. Let's open another one of these. Let's do downloads. We have 1, 2, and 3. We could just bring in. Shoot, do I have a heart in there? Oh man, do I have a heart in there? That would be awesome if I didn't have to. I do have a heart. Look at that. Heart. And then status. Nope. Okay. Let's see. So if we take this, copy, and paste it into this one. Paste. Scale it down. Wow. Wow, the level of loudness there.
Hello? Oh, hi, Corey, how are you?
That's a work call. It's one of them good things. Is this Donkey Kong? No, this is within a deep forest. Diamond Meditation. Oh man, I want to play the game. This music is good as... Oh man, it's so good. There we go, that's fine. Alright, so then we're going to merge that, and we'll take 1, 2, 3, and we'll make it, let's make it like a reddish, pinkish. Cool. Copy that. Close this. No. We'll come into here. We will paste. And shrink that down. This will be the Healing Wave ability. Oh, those colors are sweet. Bam. That's cool. Healing Wave. And so I think I don't need this actually. I just need the token because Healing Wave will say, well, how much HP is this thing gonna have? I think it's gonna, I'll decide the HP, how much damage it does. That'll be on the token itself, the ability card. So we can get rid of that. Actually, we could just merge this down. Here, that's one ability. So let's put these into here. And this will be Healing Wave. And then we'll do another one here. This one will be this Status Wave. Copy, paste, undo. Sorry, I was wrong. Copy, paste, Control T, scale this down so it fits. I actually want to do this 3 times. I want this in here 3 times. So if I can get this to the center of this thing, scale that down to fit there. I will duplicate this. So that's there like that. And then duplicate, Control T. There. Let's go back to this one. Bam. Alright, so then we will get these all lined up actually. Like that, and we can merge those 3 down. We can give these 3 different colors. The 3 different colors we're going to choose are pink, like that vibrant pink. Put that one here. And then we'll choose slow, which is like a light blue. Put that one here. And then silence, which is like a yellow. So it's like one of those 3 abilities. There we go. Hideous colors. What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna save this yet. Silly me. And then we'll duplicate this down. And then this one here is gonna be scatter shot. So now we can kill this. Let's take just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts here. Close that. Paste, Control T, scale this bad boy down. There we go, scatter shot. And we'll make this like a, let's make this like a green. No, we've already got, well, we got health, so let's do green. And we'll do orange. Tails. Alright, cool. So now we have, this one is called Scattershot. This one is called Pulse. And that one's Healing Wave. Okay, so Scattershot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to call this Scattershot. Just got to save them out. We can apply them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And this one is Pulse. These are Guardian abilities. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And this is Healing Wave. Bam. I probably should have named them all like... no, we don't need to save that or anything. Probably should have named them all like Guardian underscore or GA, like Guardian ability. Which I can easily do that right now. Let's do GA underscore, GA underscore, and GA underscore. Actually, these are cores, but that's okay. I don't think it's a matter. I don't think it's gonna matter. So let's make counters. Wait, do I need a counter? Yeah, for its HP. So I need counter, and we'll do GA, or we'll put core underscore healing wave, and throw that out there like that, and publish. And we'll just duplicate this thing. Duplicate. And we'll call this one core scatter shot. And throw that in there. And publish. And then we'll duplicate that one. Edit. Oh, no, back. Sorry, I was wrong. Duplicate. And this one will be called Pulse. Status pulse. And save. Cool. So now I should be able to, once this loads, yep, they're all there. So now if I go back to my Duskgate, I can go ahead and just drag and drop 1, 2, 3, and then I can just duplicate those. Duplicate. There we go. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. We'll just put those over there for now. Let's see. I want Healing Wave. Healing Wave is going to go first. Then we're going to do Pulse and Scatter Shot. Okay. And over here we've got Healing Wave, Scatter Shot, and Pulse. There we go. And I haven't figured out the HP for the cores, but if towers go up to 14, these can be 10 apiece. Because by the time you get to them, you're going to be dealing a decent amount of damage. So I imagine 10 will be fine, but this is, again, just shotgun balancing. This is feeling good. Let's go ahead and file save. And then let's look at our list again. We're moving on. Okay, so I made the core tokens. Guardian tokens, I think I'm going to leave that for later. I can make the Guardian deck real quick. That should be actually pretty easy. So if I just open up a card, do we have any cards yet? We don't. But we need to... Well, actually, no. I could just make these into... Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I need to make a card. So let's do... Cancel. Let's do new. And we're going to do inches. I know it's 2.5 by 3.5. 300. Let's see what that is in pixels, or let's see what that is in centimeters. 6 centimeters? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and create that. And then we're going to go ahead and fill in the background with this. And let's do card border. Let's look up card border real quick. Images, because if we could just drop one in here. Oh god. I think I need like playing card border, not shitty card border. Okay, let's do playing card border. Oh god. Oh, it's even worse. Oh god. This is not good. This is not good. Did you get a job?
Business things!
Business!
Maybe.
Maybe. Not sure yet. Let's put curved cardboarder. See what happens here. Oh, good. Oh, good. Maybe plain cardboarder? Oi. Okay. Alright, well, we're just gonna make it up then. Let's do the polygonal lasso. I wish I didn't have to, but I'm going to. Let's do alright, let's fill that in with black on a new layer. And then let's duplicate that. Or actually, let's delete this first. We'll figure out how to make it nice and smooth here. Alright, we'll do that right there. That's fine. Okay, so of course I fucking did it up there. That's okay. Let's just delete this. And then we'll duplicate, Control T, rotate 90 degrees, throw this down here. There we go. And then we'll take these images that we have, 1, 2, and 3, and we'll drag and drop those in there. Okay, or, or do that. Copy, paste. Alright, so then this is going to have to be on top. Let's merge this. So that'll go there, so that you know that it's a core ability. And that'll go there and rotate. What's up, Laments? How's it going? It's going. It's going. Control T, flip vertically. Bam. Control T, flip horizontally. There we go. So scatter shot, that's going to be 1. Let's go ahead and merge that, and then we'll make a layer behind everything that's white. And then you'll put text here. Deal X damage. I think I don't want it to be a playing card. I think I want it to just be a square card. So let's take all of this. And actually, what I could... Fuck it. I think your cam is mirrored. No. This is my right hand. Does that help you? This is my right hand. If you look at text, can you read this text? Damn it! I think my camera's mirrored. Yeah, it's mirrored. Which is weird because when I look here, let me show you this real quick. When I look here, this is on my right side. So like when I raise my right hand, it's the proper side. Which is weird.
It is weird.
Like that wall is to my right, and when I'm looking at it, I'm reaching my hand to the right of the screen. That's funny. Okay. Well, cam is mirrored. Deal with it. Cause sorry. That's my reasoning. I don't really have another good reason. Let's take this and this, and let's move this up. Oh, hey, what's up? Twitter. I'm getting Twitter. Yes, I am. Come talk to me if you have questions. Let's see. I'm gonna actually need to change my canvas size to be 2.5 by 2.5. Bam. Proceed. Proceed. Didn't notice the grill. What's her name? George Foreman? Hey, George. Did you know that the internet calls girls grills?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you're a grill.
George Foreman.
I think you're... What are you then?
Not George Foreman.
Is there another grill that you know?
Conor McGregor.
What's that?
Be Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor?
McGregor.
McGregor?
Conor McGregor.
Oh, Conor McGregor. Sorry, the headphones make it a little tough to hear you.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, Conor McGregor. The problem is... Yeah, sorry, you just don't cook as hard as he fights. You're basically as good as cooking as George Foreman. He can cook. He's just not as good of a cook as...
You can heat things.
You can heat
Just
things.
like him.
Just like him, you can heat them up. You've made things.
Yeah. I just don't choose to. Everyone thinks I can't cook. I don't fucking like cooking.
Right.
I
Right.
can. Fucking sucks.
Yeah. Do you guys want to interview her? If you guys have questions for the grill, we'll throw some sausages on her. And,
Oh, God. Inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
Not doing that
Are we
anymore.
seriously not doing that anymore? Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry, Connor. He said. At first I was confused because your mic was on the opposite side of your head from yours. Oh, you have the same headset? Very nice. Let's duplicate these 2 layers, and let's Control T and Flipperoonie and put them up there. Bam. Okay, and then we'll put text here. It looks like an eyeball. Whoa. Alright, what are you sending me? Oh, oh God, Elise.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what she looks like on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Wow, look at her face jiggle. Like, it totally ruins her lip there. She's gonna have a fat lip. Her nose gets beat on from multiple directions. I'm impressed that she just keeps taking me to the face too. It's a consistent.
Stamina.
Yeah, that's stamina. So if you guys have questions for the grill, you can filter them through me,
Hot dog
and I will
questions.
unfilter them, and just put them, right to her. So it's up to you guys how you guys want to do it.
I tell you how girls work. How they
Yeah,
smell.
yeah, you can explain it.
Eventually you'll touch a
She
boob.
smells like raw oatmeal. No, apparently that's what I smell. I smell like uncooked oatmeal. Apparently,
Yeah.
that's according to her.
You smell like oats.
I smell like oats.
Steel cut oats.
Steel cut. Well, at least I'm steel cut, and none of that other
Machine
shitty.
cut.
Okay. How hot is she? We can't see this far away. She's like 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. He says. Here, I'll show you. How's that?
What are you fucking showing anything?
What? I'm just showing them naked pictures of you. Here, no, look, you can see what they see. This is what they see right here.
I understand the webcam though.
Oh, do you?
Well,
Yeah. I mean, you've only been using it for how long? If you guys want to see her webcam show,
that's a totally different channel.
where she doesn't cook. That's terrible. That's terrible. I almost feel bad.
It's just a lot of yeasty baking.
Yeast
Not
baking.
so much cooking as baking.
Yeah. And hot dog throwing down hallways.
Shut up.
That's why she's a really, really important person in my life, is because I can make jokes like that without her leaving. Mostly.
In fact, I
So-
keep going back.
Yeah. Yeah, she just keeps going. In
No one
reality,
knows
her
why.
features are all flipped to the other side of her face. Right. So if you care about which side is, if she has if you have a left gaze bias,
But isn't that actually... So what you're seeing, if it's flipped, is actually what I look like in person, because otherwise it would be, like photographs. You don't like pictures of yourself because it's the mirrored version of you. But if they're looking at the mirrored version of me,
they're looking at the real version of you.
isn't that how it works? Isn't it kind of back and forth?
I
Or
mean,
is it just the
do you
one
look in the
side?
mirror and like how you look in the mirror?
Yes, but you're accustomed to that. Like, your own eyes are accustomed to how you look, but that's not actually how you look, which is why seeing a picture of yourself is jarring, and why people don't like their photographs, because that's actually how they look to others. It's not how they look to themselves in the mirror.
Got it.
That's the reason most people are like, oh, I look like that. Well, yeah, that's
Right.
what everyone else sees. And
Interesting.
they're used to it. That's why
Guys,
they
you have to
think-
trust her. She's a photographer.
That's why people look
Yeah.
at pictures of you and go, no, you look good. That's
So
what
do you
look
ever
like."
flip them on purpose
No.
to fuck with people?
No.
I'm gonna flip all my pictures from now on.
You'll think you look real good, and everybody else will be like, what the fuck, Joe?
I know. Lament says the mirror is opposite of what you look like in reality.
Correct, and you become accustomed to seeing yourself in the mirror,
Yeah.
which is why you don't like pictures, which is what you actually look
See, I just don't like myself at all.
like. Well, that's totally different.
I think that's just That's how I work.
That's why
at
all
this
your
point.
mirrors are covered.
That's why, yeah, well, that and, you know,
The morning.
yeah. And it's the Dorian Gray effect, really. Oh, look, we have them right here. We don't need these. Copy that, paste it, put
I'm
this
surprised
one.
that's not a webcam, a setting in your webcam.
It is. I can flip it.
Oh.
Yeah, I can flip my camera if I want to. Do you guys want me to flip my camera? Is it that imperative?
Is it that they can't read?
Mirror is opposite of Imgur. Alright, oh god. What's this? Lincoln? Mirror Lincoln. Yeah, he's so much better looking here. It's because we have a left gaze bias, though. It really is. You should look up left gaze bias if you're not familiar with it. It's pretty interesting. There are only 2 animals known to have a left gaze bias: humans and dogs. How
That's why we
fucking
like dogs.
awesome is that? No, that's why
Dogs are
they
the best.
they think it's thought that they evolved it over time because it's how to read us, and why we end up liking them is because they can actually read us. And the ones who didn't have a left gaze bias,
Out of the pack.
they got left out in the cold.
No food for you.
Yeah, no food for you.
No scraps. Dogs are the best.
Dogs are the best. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna do one more. Sorry, we're not really making enough progress for me. I'm too busy entertaining the concubine in the back.
I don't need entertainment.
You are the entertainment. Oh! Pow! Right in the kisser.
Why am I not getting paid?
You're not getting paid?
Why am I not getting paid?
Oh.
If I'm the fucking entertainment.
Maybe it's your approach to asking.
Give me money.
There you go. That might be the issue. About to start a league game. Be back later. Good luck. I hope you don't rage. For everyone else's sake. Fucking damn it, Muzzy. There's enough things that I obsess over in my life. Oh, now you know left gaze bias, and now you're gonna be like trying to look at the right side to see if you can't read them on their right side of their face, but then on the left side of their face, your right side, and that's why it's called left gaze bias, because I gaze to the left, but I'm actually looking at the right side of your face. So your right side of your face is actually more emotive, which is weird because like I could do this on the left side of my face, but I can't do it on the right side. So having that kind of limitation, I wonder if that's like a reason why I'm hard to read. Because apparently people have told me I'm hard to read.
Where's that stroke you had?
It could be the stroke. The stroke that I have every single day of my life.
That's just a personality.
Oh,
actually.
right, that's yeah, right, okay, I confused that. Okay. Nah, I won't rage. It's why nobody likes me. Possibly. I'm not joking.
No comment.
I am doing Zen Farmageddon build. Oh, nice.
Farmageddon!
Farmageddon, yes.
Is that anything like that farm game I used to play?
No, it's nothing like Farmville. Jesus Christ.
I miss Farmville.
She used to play Farmville obsessively. She was like rated number 5 in the country. It was disgusting.
I was so good at farming!
She was so poor. She just put all of her money into
not.
farm.
Did not.
She started a webcam service because she needed to pay for Farmville.
On my farming.
Sit top, farm 30 minutes, leave top, win game. Seriously. Sometimes I AFK farm jungle, and everyone's like, why aren't you helping? And it's like, dude, if I come to your lane, you're just gonna die again, because you're gonna try to go all in because you're a bad player, and then what? And so what I do is I just farm, and then eventually, like, I just walk into a fight and win the fight. And it's like, oh wow, he's actually really good. Wish we would have had him earlier. No, if I would have come earlier, I would have been useless. People just don't understand that. There should basically be, I feel like you should just never fight in a MOBA until you absolutely need to. So I assume you don't let her play games that don't gate how much crap you can do at any one time. Right. What are you saying, Joe? Jungle can't tank the entire other team? Weird. I know, people do think that. Alright, so how am I gonna fucking write this down? Healing wave, we'll just put, all characters, all friendly characters, or ally characters. Heal all ally characters, or allies, I should put. Yeah, ally characters, because I don't know what they're going to be called yet. Heal all ally characters. What? Fucking 5? 3, 4 points? We'll put 3 points. 3 points. 3 HP. We'll do something like that. Now let's scale the shit out of this up to like 60%. Yeah, that's a little too big. Let's go to 48%. That's better. And then what we'll do is we'll just rotate this. Okay, still a little too big. Let's go down to 30%. There we go. Or 30, not 30%. Heal all ally characters 3 HP. Is that really that good? On a cooldown, let's do 5 HP. That's gonna be like a quarter of their health at the end of the game. Yeah, I mean, it only comes up rarely, so... Plus, if they destroy it, it's brutal. I try never to fight till I'm halfway through my build. I'm definitely not an early ganker unless opportunity. All I saw was, heal all y'all. What are you laughing at?
Ferrets in a ball pit.
Ferrets in a ball pit? Please. Wow. All they want to do is fight, burrow, and...
Hide.
Burrow.
Yeah.
Wiggle. They just wiggle. They don't... I think their fighting is just wiggling.
Yeah. So good.
Use your magic feet. She has magic feet, by the way. I think you should switch to Southern Drawl translation. Yeah. Wow. That would be crazy to, like... Oh, yeah. When you're shipping to this part of America, you actually have to translate everything. That would be really funny. So let's see. This is the heal one. So let's do a group here, and we'll just do heal wave. Throw that in there. Pop. And then we'll do this one here. Let's just duplicate the text at the very least. We'll make a folder for each of these other things. God, I really have to get this done. This is ridiculous. I've been, like, basically just fluffing my way through this one the whole time. I need to make this a little bit faster. Alright, let's turn this off. This is, each enemy character gets a random status. And those statuses will be. Let's move this. Let's move this up here first of all. Those ones will be root, silence, stun. Bam. Beautiful. There we go. So this one is pulse. Allies equal all allies. I know, that is true. That is true. It's tautologic. Well, this says heal all ally characters. Yeah, that's a good point. Heal ally characters 5 HP. Well done, well done. Little redundant. And then this one is going to be scatter shot, and this one will say deal 3 damage to all. To enemy characters.
Enemy things.
I'm just gonna put enemies.
Enemy things.
Because it's everything. Yes, enemy things, yes. Deal 5 damage. Wow, scatter shot. If you don't fucking take out scatter shot, you get dead fucked. We're gonna do 5 damage. That's gonna make people think twice or 3 times. That could be terribly unbalanced. We're gonna find out the hard way, I think. Saving some ink. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ally would imply everything like even minions. That's why it says ally characters. It could be ally shapers, whatever. But then when you go to enemies, this is all enemies, including minions. So deal 5 damage to enemies. All enemies. Just There you go. So let's save this out. This is going to be a JPEG. We'll call this Scattershot. We'll put GA Scattershot card. GA card underscore Scattershot. There we go. What is the static you're listening to? Elise.
There was a gardener outside.
Sounds like you're listening to static. There we go. Alright, so those are all saved out. We're going to go ahead and, yes, save this as GA abilities, or cards, GA cards. GA abilities would be redundant as well. It's not vague. It deals all damage to enemies. It's within the range, but the range is set to be pretty obvious. It's in this yellow area, so it's fine. So like everybody does this season pass shit now, and EA has a new subscription model. Oh wow, I didn't know that was happening. Well then, let's upload these things. Let's do create object, and we'll do a card deck real quick. Oh, wait, I was wrong. I need to actually create a folder, create a new group. This is GA deck. And we'll go into the GA deck, and now we can create a card deck. I forgot I need actually the backs of the cards. So let's go back to GA. Where the fuck is it? GA. There we go. So now I need a back side, and we're gonna do. Turn all that off, and we're gonna put. Let's find out a symbol for the Guardian. Guardian icon. Let's see. G. We just get G's, guys. Just G's. How about we look up Dawngate concept, and we steal something that wasn't used for now. Oh God. Oh, to sample new games before they release. Receive discounts on purchases and get a few older games free. Oh shit, $5 a month? Yuck. Yuck. I dislike. Yeah, basically. Wow, that's sad. Okay. Well. Let's do concepts that were never used. Ooh, that's fun. Nicholas Cole, you beast, you. Wow, look at that thing. Whoa, Dark Dibs, that's right. That was so good. Oh, God, so cool. Good old Dark Dibs. Let's just look up Monster. Although, view image. These are different things. Sure, let's copy image. And let's go to here and pasta and Control T, and let's scale it up. Scale it up a bit more. There we go. Let's look for a guardian here. That guy's kind of guardian-esque. Some sort of coolness. Those are like old striders and stuff. That's sweet. I think I'm gonna take this like forward-facing one. I'll put like purple guardian and blue guardian, so I'm gonna need 2 different backs, which means I'll need to make 2 different decks. That's fine. G back. So let's get the blue and the purple that we're used to from the board real quick. G, X, there we go. Let's close that and put a layer. Okay, that's definitely not what I wanted. Obviously I won't be using these for the final, but for the prototype, it'll be fine. I think linear burn was the mode that I was setting to everything to. Linear burn, yeah, that looks right. So I accidentally ordered General Tso's shrimp instead of chicken. Found out there's almost 0 difference. It's a good as a good American, this did not sway my opinion of Ameri-Chinese food. Okay, have you seen that the documentary General Tso's? It's all about the history of General Tso's chicken, which is awesome. JPEG, let's do GA card back, blue, and then GA card back, purple. There we go. Can't tell the difference, then if you can't tell the difference between shrimp and chicken,
The chicken's real fucked up.
the chicken's wrong.
Chicken is wrong.
The chicken is wrong. I think that's fair to say. Alright, so we'll do this one. Oh, I need to make one more as an auto attack. I appreciate the guy saying that broccoli should not be served with it. I wish Chinese restaurants respected him enough to do that. I could tell the difference, mostly based on texture and slight shrimpy flavor. Huh. Okay. Well, if you had ordered the shrimp and gotten chicken and didn't know the difference, I think there might be more of an issue. If that makes sense, because if chicken tastes like shrimp, the chicken is definitely wrong. But if shrimp tastes like chicken, all right, maybe, maybe. Not saying definitely, but maybe it's understandable. I think I could tell the difference.
Well, and who's not looking at their food when they're eating it?
No, he's looking at it.
Are you
He's
shoving your face in a bowl of Chinese food, you savage?
Laments, you're a savage. I just want to put that out there, man.
You don't know what kind of meat you're eating, you're a savage.
But does it always matter what kind of meat you're eating?
I'm just saying you should know.
You should know, right. Deal 1. Deal 5 damage to a creep to an enemy. Period. However, now I need to give it targeting information. Targeting information would be low HP, then low HP, then high HP, then creep. There we go. That'll be just an auto attack. Can I be your safe place? I feel oppressed. I need my safe place. Also, I've known people that played WoW from vanilla and they're still bad and assholes, so that's a lame argument. What was the argument? Oh, I see. I mean taste. If you order something covered in sauce and the only difference is texture, sorry, that is shitty food. To me, at least. I've been cooking since I was 5. Right, right. Uh-oh, there's a fight here. There's a fight here. Oh no. Let's see, this is just going to be an auto attack. So we'll just save that. GA card. Auto attack. There we go. Let's do tie equals your choice. Bam. Brutal. Brutal. Alright. Let's save that out again. Auto attack from him is 5 damage. Might be more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a fight brewing in here. Let's not. Let's not. I think his point was you should be able to tell the difference between chicken and shrimp. That's all. Which, I agree. You should be able to tell the difference between chicken and shrimp. Sounds like Alex is going to come over when he gets back from Boston and... oh, you are back from Boston. You should come over and cook me food. That's what it sounds like. I don't know what you got out of it, but that's what I got out of it. Alright, let's randomize. Shitty food covered in sauce and... yeah. Good food enhanced by sauce is very different. Yes. Yes, it is. Let's edit this to be the purple. Oh shit, or did I do... oh no, let's edit this real quick. Oh, it's blue. Go figure. I'm gonna duplicate this. Can I duplicate this folder? I don't think I can. That would be nice if I could just copy and paste. That's fine. Let's just create a new group. GA underscore deck underscore purple. Create. And go here. And I need to create a card deck, which should be nice and easy because I've already done this once. Upload images. GA, card auto attack. There we go. That's all we needed those for. And publish. Oh, cancel. I do not want this in here. Publish. Yep, that's the internet for you. What are you gonna do? Not a whole lot. Interesting. So I have this card and dice-based game I've been working on. I was thinking about these to use a sort of prototype, see how design feels and such. Any thought? Oops. Let's see. I've got every one of my games in a virtual tabletop setting so that I can quickly iterate and test online. Good idea. There we go. Let's post that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Losing some frames here.